Lilith and Eve were two teenage girls living in a small town in the Midwest. They had been best friends since they were little, and were inseparable. One day, Lilith and Eve were walking home from school when they heard a loud noise coming from the woods. They decided to investigate and soon found themselves face to face with a giant monster. The monster was huge and had a menacing look in its eyes. Lilith and Eve were terrified, but they knew they had to do something. Lilith quickly grabbed a nearby stick and started to fight the monster. She managed to hit it several times, but the monster was too strong. It knocked Lilith to the ground and was about to attack her when Eve stepped in. Eve grabbed a nearby rock and threw it at the monster, hitting it in the head. The monster was stunned and Lilith was able to get away. The two girls ran back to town and told the police what had happened. The police quickly organized a search party and soon found the monster. They arrested it and took it away. Lilith and Eve were relieved that the monster was gone, but they were also scared. They knew that the monster had been sent by someone to hurt them, and they were worried that whoever had sent it would come after them again. The police investigated the case and soon found out that the monster had been sent by a local gang. The gang had been terrorizing the town for months and the police had been unable to stop them. Lilith and Eve were relieved to hear that the gang had been caught, but they were still scared. The police offered Lilith and Eve protection, but they refused. They wanted to take matters into their own hands and make sure that the gang never hurt anyone again. Lilith and Eve decided to go undercover and infiltrate the gang. They pretended to be members and soon gained the trust of the gang leader. They were able to get close enough to the leader to find out his plans and eventually they were able to stop him. The police arrested the gang leader and the rest of the gang members. Lilith and Eve were hailed as heroes and the town was finally safe again. Lilith and Eve had overcome the monster and saved the town.